What's up, guys?
Hey, yo.
This is Fireside Chat. My name is Dawson.
My name is Jacob.
And what are we talking about today, Jacob?
Today we're talking about just the worst of things. The things that, wow, have you been working out?
Oh, yes, I am.
What season is it? Is it bulking season?
It is bulking season.
I figured.
Yes, sir.
We're just talking about the worst things.
Just worst things
the worst.
ever.
Just day ruiners. Things that'll happen, you'll just go,
Like, damn, that really just happened.
Sometimes I just want to be sad, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to be sad every once in a while. Sometimes I just want to sit in my car in the dark and sing Never Grow Up by Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's facts. I was thinking the same thing. I go back to December all the time.
Kind of ruining the vibe of the video.
Sorry, I was sad. I went back to December. I would turn around and make it all right.
But now it's time to get lit. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Yeah. You hurt your finger last time. Yeah. What are some of your least favorite things?
My least favorite
Ever.
things is that those of you who are very near and dear to me, you all know that I love to fish. Fishing is one of my favorite hobbies. You know, because I love fishing, because even if you don't catch anything, like, you spend, oh no, I didn't catch anything while fishing. I spent like a few hours outside in nature.
Oh no, I
Like-
had fresh air for a little bit.
Yeah, you know, like maybe I'm listening to music, maybe I'm hanging out with like Dawson or like, you know, other people, you know, it's like, if you don't catch anything, you still win. And, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Nope.
Lake.
Sometimes
Lake
it's
shore.
cold and cold hands and
Today it was
You know,
cold, but
freezing.
The worst thing to happen is you get a fish on the line. It has bit your hook. You're going, ooh,
Right
mama.
here.
You're reeling in. You are picturing holding it up, getting your picture. You're reeling in. You're feeling it. It's like, oh, it's a big one, and then it's just gone. It's just gone. Your line goes slack, and it's gone faster than it was there. And if it takes the whole hook and you just reel up an empty line, it's just one of the worst feelings. I once last summer I was fishing, and I probably fished throughout the course of the summer for probably about 15 hours at least.
Yeah.
I caught
Respectable.
one of the biggest bass of my life. I could just tell it was fighting. It was
when you catch a big bass, you get so excited.
I
Like,
was so excited. And I was reeling it in, and I had gotten it because I was on a dock, so I was like a couple feet above the water. I was lifting it up to get it over like the handle of the
you gotta
dock.
be careful with that, and you keep that in mind every single time.
I know. I'm thinking like, be careful, and it just the hook, the line, or like the knot, something just went under the fish, just falls in. I fell to the ground. I was on the ground.
On your hands and knees.
No, I was on my back with
On
my
your back.
hand in front of my
man.
eyes
That's even worse
for
than your hands and knees.
minutes. There were these two people there, and they were very nice, and they were just like, "You'll get it next time." And it's like, you know, I appreciated it, random people, but it's just, that was one of the most. I drove back. I drove back home. I don't know if I blinked once. I just.
Sometimes you're just driving and you got so many tears in your eyes you just can't see the road.
I was just staring. Like the lights were on, but no one was home.
Yeah, it happens.
I know it happened to me. I go back to July, turn around and catch that dumb fish.
Well, mine isn't that dark, but would you like to hear mine?
Yeah, you have no idea the burden that I bear.
Oh, I do. I've faced that multiple times. You've seen me lose fish. Not much because I'm a much better fisherman than you.
That part is debatable.
Yeah.
Hey, we both got seasick.
Yeah, it's true. All right, but one of the worst things in the world. You have socks on.
I have socks on right now.
I have socks on right now. It's amazing. I like my socks.
I love my socks.
But then
My socks are brand new.
Imagine your brand new socks. They're nice and comfortable right now.
Oh my gosh, they're so comfy. They're cozy and they're a little bit warm.
But then Little puddle. You didn't notice the puddle.
But I avoid it, right? I avoid it, don't I?
Not this time.
But
No.
but it's like not so deep that like my it doesn't go like past my soles, right? You know how like sometimes puddles go in like the middle of the soles and you're fine.
Sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes if
but-
it's just a little bit of water, it still splashes.
Oh
Still gets your socks wet.
wow.
Uh-huh. That if it's the beginning of the day, you're just getting to your classes in the morning, you're just getting to work, and
Brutal.
you step in a puddle, your sock is wet for the rest of the day.
There was once.
Worst feeling ever.
This was actually the same summer I was in Minnesota, driving back to Pennsylvania with my mom. The day we left, pouring rain. It was absolutely pouring. And like we're packing up the car and it's like, cause like we can't just wait cause like it's just gonna keep pouring rain and like we couldn't just wait and then leave like real later in the day. And my socks were so wet. And I remember cause we stopped like halfway through. We stopped halfway on the way to Pennsylvania. We stopped, took off my shoes. My socks were so.
It's the worst feeling.
Although I will say that was an extreme case. Like normally, like if I'm outside and like it's only gonna be for a few hours, if my socks get wet, I'm fine with it. Cause if they get wet,
Yeah.
then I'm just like, dang, like they're wet. I just gotta move on, you know. Especially if I'm running, wet socks have never been that much of an issue.
See, what made me think about wet socks in the first place for this topic, so this is my schedule, okay? 9:30 studio class, it's like 3 hours long. Then I have work. And then I have 2 classes, a class and then a night class. I'm on my way to my second class, pouring down rain, get soaking wet, and then not only am I wet and cold, but also I eat lunch at 12, and I'm not able to eat dinner until 7:45.
Brutal.
So, wet socks, and then my second thing, hangry. One of the worst things, and I'm
That is
sorry
a
to
brutal
everyone.
combo.
Whenever I'm hangry, I am like not a good person to be around.
No one is. No one is.
And I apologize to everyone. I'm sorry to my girlfriend because she usually has to get me food, so I'm in a better mood. It's just hangry Dawson is not a good Dawson.
I know. No one. You're not you when you're hangry.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not good. What things do you not like?
Tell us down below.
Down below in the
I
comments.
guess my finger's alright.
That's good. Thanks.
See you.
I actually like that one a lot.
That was a good one. Oh, I missed the camera.